see. All right. Let me see. Oh, I think we've already started live.
Mhm.
I think so. It's telling me I won't be able to stop it until, so let's see here. And I want to bring back up
Look
that,
kind of dark.
yeah, we need some light. I will turn on some more light. And that dock, remember what kind of dock was that? It was mm, for
Well,
the chat, right? All right. So, mm, mm, I can't spell that from afar. So I need to get a computer with some. It's
with a
those.
separate
It's what it
keyboard.
is. It's the shadow comes right across it,
Right.
and all I see is the glare, and I don't know typing enough.
But you got a spotlight.
I do got something. I'm gonna do something about that. Yeah, we'll turn on these other lights. Talk to the people, though. You got.
Talk to the people.
Yeah.
Microphone.
I gotta see.
Testing, testing. Here we are, y'all. We getting the mechanics of this audio video to go live here on YouTube in stereo. So bear with us. This is Shut Up and Ride Show. 3's a crowd. We got Miss Fenty on the horn here.
That's
She's
right.
trying to help us coordinate and navigate along with her brilliant young son, young brother. What's his name again? Aiden.
Aiden.
Mr.
Hey,
Aiden. Appreciate you, little bro.
come on over. Yeah. It is still dark, isn't it?
It's still a little dark.
And I imagine the light behind us is no gonna be no help.
Let's see, open up the curtain and see.
See, it just make us more shadowy.
Right. Oh, it was your camera. It's lighting up now. I think your camera had to focus on the laptop. But I'm about to say, it's the same light we've always had, you know? All right. So what's happening? YouTube live? No, we cool. You just black.
Okay. Ha! Sweet as
You
juice,
know I'm
baby.
proud to be black, y'all.
Matter of fact, y'all, you can't even be nothing else.
Yes, yes.
The moment, hey, how y'all doing? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Our first official live YouTube. We think we got it right. We've had some volunteers say they're going to come, and for whatever reason, it didn't work out the times, and so we've been figuring it out. We didn't allow our ignorance or to be ignored, or our
I'm gonna call it
naiveness.
ignorance.
Well, our
Lack of
naiveness,
knowledge of
right?
the situation.
Yeah, it only became
You know.
ignorance if you chose to
Right,
ignore it.
exactly.
Right? There you go. So,
Exactly.
yeah, we making it happen, and it's
Making
happening.
it happen. That's the thing.
We're gonna figure it out, and then when we pay somebody too to do it, we're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's worth it, cause now I ain't gotta worry about
Right,
it.
right.
But I know how to
That's
do it if I got to.
right now, we rocking and rolling though. Say
Yeah.
that much, you know.
You had asked me, hey, what we gonna talk about?
Right.
And that's something I talked to my kids about this weekend. About something we should talk about is knowing how to do the things that you need to be self-sufficient.
Okay.
Like we like computers, we like the things, the convenience of them, but knowing how to do these things, like how to get to your house without a computer,
Right.
without GPS,
Right.
knowing the
Right.
address, the map.
In case the grid shut down,
Listen,
you know.
that's where
And
they got control if you don't know how to do
well, you
anything.
know, that's how we got around. So it wouldn't be nothing to us. It'd be for them. 35 and unders, you know what I mean?
There's a lot of old
They,
fools too.
yeah, but they know how to look at a map.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
so,
You know
or a
what I mean?
circle, yeah,
Right.
yeah, you would hope.
That's all we worked on until 2000.
But you
Until the
know,
GPS came about.
but how you say you lose it if you don't use it.
True.
How many times we've been conditioned to where we at, and fortunately, we came from an era that was still teaching it. But the ones come after us, we weren't, unless by poverty were we giving it to them manually.
Right.
If we had the wealth or the middle class or a way to make it easier, our mindset was don't teach them and get them educated outside of where we are, to teach them different because we don't want them to feel this way you
Right.
know
Right.
so it's whatever the difference was, just now to more than ever we need to be self-sufficient,
Right.
you know or either make your circle people who are useful.
Yeah.
I'm not saying use nobody, but like you don't want them to.
Like-minded individuals, same goal, looking in the same direction,
Yeah.
trying to have the same similar lifestyles. I understand.
Well, you got to be different. You can't pick something always that
You
you're
gotta be
comfortable
you,
with.
right? You gotta be you.
I mean, there's no growth and comfort if you all. There's gonna be some people that I ain't all like all of what they think, but why would I want to be around people who only thought like me?
Right.
I ain't gonna
Right.
never learn nothing else.
Right.
So they we talked about it before camera. We said, uh, what is it? You said, goodness, let me think. Oh, how do you know? I said IQ test.
Right.
You know, and I said, "Was that good or bad?" I
Right.
was like, I don't know.
Google it.
So I played around today and did an IQ test, and then I posted it.
You said it was what again?
It was 109. One said 114 and one said 109. I don't know the difference, but they both said it was in the area, the gray area, both, because you had to be like 100 to 115. And so I was in the 109, 114 range.
Uh,
And then it separated. Some things I did was intellectual, some things were above average, and a couple things were average. And but of course they still don't know what I know or how I knew it.
right.
So
But
somebody
it
may.
says here that an IQ score of 114 falls into the high average range.
Okay.
With a big brain, check
Hey,
you out.
that's
Mr.
supposed to be
Police
oozing out of my
Man's
ear in a Q-tip.
yeah, 110 to 119. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indicates a better than average intellectual ability.
Intellectual, huh?
There you go.
That's only because I didn't talk to a lot of people. Listen, I
Yeah.
appear.
It
I
says,
appear smarter than I look.
uh, what'd you say, Cindy?
Okay, so you're on the OBS right now, right?
Yes, through
Okay.
YouTube.
Through YouTube. Is it working?
Yep, we're on live. You want to go to my Shut Up and Ride page and tell me?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yep,
Uh,
yep. Oh, not right
Did you put a link out yet?
now. It just took me to it. I don't know where it just went.
Or the same YouTube channel?
Mm.
Oh, here we go.
yeah, shut
Hey,
up and
it's there.
Okay.
or 3's a crowd.
Hey,
Live.
there you go. That's what it said.
Here we go, y'all.
He ain't believe me. I told you I think I know what I know. I don't know what I know, but I'm doing it. Right. I say, hey, just keep trying, figure it out.
Right.
I can read halfway.
So you got a third grade education, huh?
Hey, I don't even know if it's that long or large.
That was
Look,
Jethro from Beverly Hills, Billy.
you know, I thought my teachers didn't like me, like kindergarten until third grade, because all the teachers called me last. And then when I got to third grade, it was a girl that got called after me because her last name was White. And I go to her and I go, don't feel bad. Last year, they, and the year before that. So it's okay. I'll be your friend. She says, it's because my name is White, like that. And I was like, oh, dang. I was sad for like, but then I was happy. I was like,
You followed
okay, so
all
they
that
did.
time, right?
I was like, so they did like me.
Right, right.
Okay, I'm gonna be really good this class. It was an awakening. So third
Crazy.
grade, I like to, yeah, it was an awakening. That's also when the Challenger happened, you know. Where were you at during the Challenger?
Me, that was my senior year. I was somewhere in the hallway when they was talking about it blew up.
Okay, I see you
You
in the
know,
pink shirt.
Yeah,
yeah,
chat with
yeah,
me,
I
Cindy.
remember
Let's
that.
see, or is it a way we can share it or get you on there?
You're trying to get me on that.
And that was right after the major disappointment because we were supposed to be taking a winter trip over to Paris, but they
Hmm.
had fucked around and blew up something, bombed something overseas. I'm like, they ain't
Wow.
gonna be kidnapping my black ass on no,
Your
on no
mama like
flight.
you ain't going and
Nah,
you.
I said I wasn't going. Shit, we all did. We basically canceled that. I think it had something to do with Gaddafi at the time.
Okay.
Reagan then took
Oh,
over
right
after
when the
Gaddafi.
okay, okay.
It was something
And
went
you're supposed
on.
to go to Paris. You was like, yep.
Right, right,
He's
right.
like, nope. Yeah, maybe next time.
Canceled
You
that
weren't gonna
joint.
come back.
Who? I don't know. Y'all said I should.
No, but I'm just thinking your mind. If you went over there, you thought you weren't gonna come back or something.
Thought that maybe that plane that got shot down. Ain't no telling what
Uh,
these fools doing. Look at what they doing today.
yeah.
You know, they ain't blowing up planes yet, but you never know.
How you know? Right.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right. We only know what
What
they
depending
tell
on
us
what
about.
news you're looking at,
Right.
you know. Mm,
You know, the
maybe, right?
foreign travels and whatnot. It's a good thing.
We have to use our food or something.
Hopefully I get over there one day.
Yeah, go to make a trip to Africa, man.
That's
Oh,
where I gotta go. That's where I
ah,
gotta start first.
ah.
I would have to take a trip to Europe, and I ain't been to Africa.
Well, you but
Like,
your bloodline has, your body,
right.
your spirit
I've been
has.
all over this planet,
That's right.
you know.
That's everybody in this world has.
Mm,
Their 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 bloodline has touched that soil.
some type of
Mm,
footprint.
yeah, and I got that luxury, man, and it changed my whole. Traveling always changes your life a little bit
Right,
because you new surround, new people, a new rhythm of things. So that changes your life.
right.
It's a sudden, subtle change, but but then to do something and stay there maybe at least 4 days to really absorb, like, and you ain't gonna really recognize it till you come back and just, wow, I thought I was, you thought you was something. You went over there and realized you're, it's so much bigger. It's, you're small and minute, but however, the possibilities of what you can make happen in your smallness,
Right,
because they were considered, I guess, in your mind, what America says, everyone's smaller.
right,
We're somehow bigger, but we're not.
right.
So I know I said a lot, and I hope I made
Yeah,
sense.
no, that's part of that propaganda,
Yeah.
brainwashing. You know what I mean? Or yeah, brainwashing. Putting what is it? Like implanting insecurities and whatnot into somebody. You know, to where they don't think as much of
Right.
themselves. You know what
The
I'm saying?
laziness,
You know, so this
so
is what
they
expected of
allow
me
the
in some ways. You
brainwashing
know, right?
because we allow it because we're so conveniently pleased. We don't do the work. We won't do the research. We'll just conveniently get what's given to us and like, oh, well, they said so and so.
Right,
And so we walk
right,
around just, but we have the ability to go get it. But we just, we're kind of complacent, and so we almost welcome the brainwash,
yeah,
you know, and we allow other things to fact check it, and instead of us again researching. And yes, should we question where the researchers come? Yes, we should, but we should again surround ourselves. Get a. This is where people help.
Try to look in three different sources.
Yes, or just make your circle bigger and knowing people.
Right.
Right. Get out there. Get the truth. Yeah. Get the. One thing I like about the new press, they're allowing podcasts and people that are kind of reporting on the news, or
Right.
they're allowing them to, put in an application to be submitted and see if we can come and take a commentary and give our opinions or
Oh,
state
really?
on what happened.
Right.
That sounds pretty good to me. What do you think?
Right. Yeah.
Hey, Shut Up and Ride show. Three's a crowd. What do you think, Miss Cindy? Think we try to submit that application? I think she's gone. Huh?
She's
Yeah,
still
I'm
there.
here. I'm here.
Okay.
I just had you on mute. I'm troubleshooting with Ada.
Okay, no problem. But I think we should submit that application about going being a news source, or it's certainly sitting in on some of the press and sharing our thoughts, or sharing what happened and what we what report on what we see at the White House. As
Give the opinions of the common folk.
Yeah, what do you think about us submitting that application?
Hey,
Yeah.
worth a try.
Yeah, I mean, let's do it. Let's just try. I mean, we fill it. We're gonna fill it. Let's fill it out between the three.
Check it out.
I won't put it all on you. I just wanted to get your okay. Pardon me. Well, awesome. All right, thank you, thank you. But what we talk about is again being today. I thought this would be awesome to talk about that. What do you, is some things what do you think one of the hardest things if somebody took away, it'd be hard for to come back from?
To adjust.
Yeah.
Um, for me, I don't know, cause we're chameleons, man. We'd have been without.
We'll
We
save the
done
world.
accomplished.
Well, as America, what do we depend on the most that would, well, not the most, but just maybe the
America,
least.
what we need the most is love,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's almost been wiped out in our society.
Yeah.
Love for your fellow man, you know
Acceptance,
what I mean?
not approval.
Acceptance, you
Love.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see a cat starving on a bench, you know what I mean?
A what?
And on a bench,
A, a
and you
cat.
a
Translation.
cat
A
meaning
person,
a person,
not a literal cat. You know,
But
just
it'll get
translating
to
for
what
you.
I was saying when you said cat. And I was about to say, because people would much rather feed a cat or a dog than their
Mm.
fellow man. You
Well,
know what I mean?
is
And
that
I've
true?
seen that. Yes,
Yeah.
that's very true. I've seen it forever throughout my time, should I say?
Well, can I be
You know,
devil's advocate and say
you always
these
are,
people these people didn't get like this overnight most times.
right?
They started doing some things that were going in the wrong direction. Not saying bad luck don't happen over and over and over and over again. I ain't saying it's not. They consider it bad luck. It may be just you're falling. Like when you go to start to walk,
Are you
you
talking
keep
about the
falling.
homeless folks?
I'm talking about anybody,
Right. No,
whether
I
they're
was saying
homeless.
that people
Yeah,
don't
the
want to
homeless.
give to the homeless. You know
But
what I
I'm
mean?
saying the homeless didn't just get homeless
Oh
overnight.
no,
They
no,
probably that's their whole issue why they're homeless, because they've
right.
been gave to all their whole life.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't
Oh,
saying
okay. I
that's
see what you mean.
always the
Too.
sense,
Right, right.
but it ain't always. I, it, you know,
Some folks make that choice. I
that's
know
yeah,
some
and
personally.
yeah,
They
and
make
like
that
I said,
choice.
it may not be bad luck, but it may be your road and to get up and keep going. But
Right.
yet, it is hard. Understand, and you know, I can make up any excuse I want to anytime I want to, just on my life. Um, and it was convenient. It would have been convenient for me, and everybody around me would have understood why I did it. And but yet something else was like, no, let me just not do nothing right now, but don't quit.
Right.
And somehow again, I just could have gave in, and I remember a lot of days doing that. And just so happened, something happened or something woke up in me or something, somebody, and it might be love, like you say, people, acceptance, the human interaction, but it's got to be a movement in that person to make, they still got to do a part. But if they just choose to collapse and not do anything, I
Right.
think that's what keeps building that homelessness, that addiction,
Right.
that, because I say people ultimately kind of living how they wanted to, because they keep doing the same stuff,
Right.
same after. And I still got some issues myself that I'm like, dang, how am I gonna do this better? And I ain't did this. And I want it to happen, but again, I'm the one responsible for me, and it's hard.
Yeah.
So when you say people not giving, I think people love each other. I think a lot of people give that you don't see because you don't see it on
Oh, of
TV.
course.
But I know
Of
you,
course.
I think they give too much.
Yeah.
You go
Because
to
you know,
jail and
because you think about it sometimes, it's like a lot of these folks hold them corners down like it's their corner.
yes,
You know what I mean? And
territory
they have fun over them corners.
on
You know what
every
I mean?
level.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's
It's
crazy
some order.
if you can be that dedicated to go out there and stand on that corner. You know what I mean?
Listen,
You know, do something. You know.
every layer has uh if we talking about class separation, every
Uh-huh.
class has some order in it.
Right.
You know, when they go into trying to get up there and they don't go back, it's so I, I ain't know I was poor when I was growing up until I got grown. I was like, Dad, we was poor. Damn.
Right.
I
Right.
remember them holy draws. I remember the wood house. I remember we had to go outside and pee. Dad. And
Right.
people was living like, but I didn't want for nothing. I ate every night.
Right.
I didn't miss what I didn't have.
Right. Exactly.
So some people ain't miss what they had. So you give them exposure, boom, to it. They ain't never worked for it. They might go back down
So
before
they
they
don't
go up.
take care of it as well as go
Nah,
along
they
with
wasteful.
it. Right. Yeah.
So to give them even more on that,
They give them at least one opportunity, huh?
oh, I give chances all day because I
Right.
know I want a chance.
Right.
So I can't, but I have to ask myself some questions, because I can't just rule 100% with my emotion. Is a guy that came in here. He's now, well, let me not lead it before. He came inside the restaurant and says, ma'am, I'm looking for a job. And I could feel him, but he wasn't looking the part.
Right.
And I didn't say anything, but I said, how you gonna come in here looking like that, asking somebody for some job? You ain't even spent no time with you. No, 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 ma'am. I said, hey, hey, hey. All I know is I can't talk to you right now.
Right.
If you want that opportunity, you got to come in and act like this is what you came for.
Right.
And so,
Clean yourself up.
yeah, do something.
You gotta try to
It's
look presentable. Everybody ain't got a college degree, but you can at least
it,
clean the shirt you got.
that's right.
You
Work
know.
with it's something you can do.
Right. Right.
So I didn't know if I'm gonna see this cat, as you say, again. And if he was serious, I my aggression, well, my directness and my voice, I felt he could feel me. And
Right.
he was much taller than me, but I was in his 6 inches.
Right.
And and if he could handle that direction and he wanted to come back, I was gonna give him a chance. I already knew.
Right.
I didn't even know what he could do.
Did he come back?
He came back 2 hours later, clean,
What?
clean, look, casket shop.
Right.
you know, I was, he taught, I said, hey, okay, okay, hold on. He had so much to say. And I said, hey, listen. He said, man, just point, just let me know. Just teach me one time. I got it. I said, no, listen, here, I want you to make the mistake because I'm going to tell you how. But if you make a mistake, don't be mad about it. I'm going to show you how to do it again. Is I don't want you here if I'm showing you the same thing 6 times.
Right. Right.
I said,
Right.
I won't want to do it because now I think I'm
Wasting
wasting,
time.
you know.
Wasting time and money.
Yeah. So he said, nope, I did, he's explained to me his past. I said, okay, I hear you. I'm going with right now, you know.
Right.
I asked him some key questions, just quite honestly. He said, no, that's not the. I said, okay then. I said, well, I'm gonna start from right here because this is where I met you.
Right.
And you walked through the door and you took direction. Anyway, he been working for me now about 3 days, 4 days.
Right.
And but I found out the third day he wasn't moving as quick as he was, and I took note, but I ain't say nothing. I was just like, them 2 days. Now he's slowing down. I'm like, yeah, show me where already, right? I see, but I don't say. So I'm doing work, and so about 4 hours in, he said, Miss Chantel, he said, I know. He said, I got some slides. He said, these shoes, you told me to go and look present. I went to the Goodwill and somebody had a couple dollars. It was $3 less, and that's all I had. So um, the shoes is two sizes too small, but they ain't hurt my feet before. But man, I can't feel my toes.
Right.
I said, hey, what size you wear? He said, I wear 12. You see, look here, this is 10. I said, listen, well, I said, my husband got some shoes. Hold on. I called Cobbin. He said, meanwhile, can I have my girl bring the slides? I said, yes, yes, baby. No, I said, he'll be right here, but no problem. The slides came like magic carpet. Cobbin was only about 10 minutes, but he had them slides here too. Listen, I was like, you ain't told me. He said, hey, you said, he said, I heard you. He said, you see, I said, I see that you're moving different. He said, I promise you, it was my toes.
Damn, he was at a 10 and he was at 12.
Yes.
Wow. I
Hey,
think
I
I
had a
got some
whole nother
13s at the
dedication.
crib I can bring to him.
Oh, what you got?
I think I got some 13s at the
Okay,
crib.
listen. Here 12. Listen, Cobbin not only we had somebody blessed us with a bag of sneakers. I'm not even worn. All 12s, because this our 14-year-old. Kind of find out he picked and it's like, I don't want them. Cobbin took a couple pair. We tried to take them to Plato's Closet. Plato's Closet say they didn't want them, and sometimes Goodwill charged way too much for. So we only had about 2 days. We brought Cobbin picked out a couple of pair, brought them brand new sneakers. This man, I was like, well, he put on the more dingier ones. Then he had some brand new fresh kicks. I said, man, those was yours. I said,
Tight,
wait,
huh?
yeah, he tight. I said, look, we got a couple more
Right
pair. We'll
on,
give
right
you.
on.
He said, it's okay, but I mean, if you want to, fine, but I'm good. It was
Right.
so a blessing to blessing to blessing,
Yeah.
Just do your
That
part.
brother got a whole new step right now.
Listen, dogs ain't barking at him. Them
Same
things
old
was, woo,
pimp,
woo,
same
woo.
old pimp, different limp. Right on,
I
right
knew
on.
he felt. I
That's
said to my,
awesome.
here I was judging the old cat. I was just
You
like,
thought he was slacking.
listen, I told him, I said, that's why.
Right, right. So I
He
was starting
answered
to wonder,
all my
bro, what the
questions.
hell was going on with you, man?
Listen,
You
it
got
took
to slow it up on me, player.
he took like 4, 5 breaks,
Right.
instead of telling me. Wow. So I guess that's to my point. Sometimes going through something is a little painful. Hear me,
Oh
but
yeah.
don't stop. Don't stop. It don't last always. If you're going through hell, don't stop through hell. Just keep going. It's
Right,
almost
right,
over.
right, right. Keep
So,
riding.
whoa,
Shut up and ride.
that's right. And
Ride
ask
it
your
out.
brother. Ask for what you
You
would.
need,
Hey,
you might get turned down. You might get turned down a lot,
hey.
but hey, you
And
never
that's the
know
first thing I
if
said
you
to
don't
him.
ask. You know what I mean?
They sitting right there for you,
Closed
waiting
mouths,
for you.
right? Closed mouths definitely don't get fed.
Now listen, he got a whole stack of shoes, man. Come on. So that's my
Hey, high
brother.
stepper. Here comes the high stepper.
That's right. Murderer. I don't know if that's the right song, but
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, good. Man, I don't know. I think we got the little chat thing. Let's see if I
Hey,
can.
Cindy Lou, what we got going on that end?
Tops.
Cindy?
She got us muted when she ready, I guess. Oh, there we go. There's some question. All right.
Big Mark on twos, bro. There's love.
How you doing, brother? Hey, we says, brother Hayes, love you. I love you too, darling. up here yapping our mouth up a little bit. We're still learning out some of this stuff, so please bear with us. I see that. So now I don't know how to do the, is this
Right.
channel activity? Is that it? No, or is it message?
What are you
Uh,
trying to do? Reply.
mm, uh, no. Okay, there you go. Here he is. Here, brother. Hayes. Okay, I got that. But now I don't know how to see. Yeah, I got like do one at a time. See, I'm messing myself up. I go here, get to the dot, get. Oh, I just closed. Okay. Okay. Close that. Oh, well, how do I close this little window?
I want to say, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy about blah, 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 blah. You learn more real quick. Probably
And
take
it's
you
gonna
out,
take a whole big old screen.
but you don't.
See? That's what I said. I was like, don't. I did that already.
I don't know how you listen to me.
Ah! Because you did what I did. Hey, I got there back though. Let's top chat. Let's see. Live chat. I'm still close. It starts me back at close.
Let's leave it there for a second.
It won't let me move it either. No. Yeah, but you see, you only get piece of the chat. Let's see.
Peace of the chat.
I only
That's
get
his
a
entire
piece of it.
statement.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Say, Brother Hayes, love you, Chantel. Like my
Oh,
man,
okay.
Brother McGee.
So,
Blessings.
okay, there you go. Okay,
Sure you want
gotcha.
to borrow my glasses?
I do need a. Hey, listen. Hey, who we got out there? Who a good? What is the eye doctor called?
Optometrist.
Yes, the optometrist. See, you don't use it, you lose it. How many times a day do I say that word?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
you know.
Optics.
Yeah, the opticals. But yes, I need to see optometrist. I don't
You
know.
just had to say opticals.
Yeah, just eyeballs. Yeah, optical illusion.
Right,
You
right,
know,
right, right.
I could be the dumbest person.
Speaking of
Trust me.
optical illusions,
What
what
is that?
about what about my man, your man, the wonderful number 47,
Oh, say,
President
let me put my hat on then. Hold on.
Donald J. Trump? Your hat, better put your boots on. This one, he got more BS going on than a
Hey,
little bit, man.
that might be the optical illusion
He
right there.
got everybody in prison. His people, our people, they people, those people,
I don't know. My
them
people, who my
people.
people? Who my people? I don't know.
Everybody in uproar. It don't matter who they are. They
Man.
got something about Trump on their mind. You know, it's like he shook up the bees jar. You know what I mean? Got them all rattled. You know,
Well, hey, if they stay on task, we'll get back straight. How about that?
right, right.
You know, it is. It ain't. I see a lot of news about it. Um, it hasn't affected me. Um, my friends I'm still talking to. I'm still connecting. Um, the prices still, I'm gonna be able to
Oh
buy a lot
yeah,
of wings
right.
come Super Bowl. Hey, y'all come order them
Hey,
wings through me
hey,
now.
that's a
We
plug.
got the wings,
Super
baking
Bowl,
them,
which one is
frying them.
this? 60?
Shoot,
Well, Super Bowl is
all
this
of 'em.
coming up? Whatever the heck it is.
I think
February
it's
9th.
45. No, I don't know.
More than four. I think they hit 50 already.
Okay,
You know,
so maybe 61,
yeah,
60.
I stopped following
Hey,
them.
it was a sister that created the NFL logo.
Is that
All
right?
right, she's
Oh,
the first black
is that just
female
as Las
artist.
Vegas?
I couldn't tell you that. It's I'm so I feel shame not knowing her name. This is when we need to start to have build our team that can look up
Right,
for
real
us
quick.
facts.
Right,
Hey, what's that lady name? And they pull it up for us.
real quick, like.
There you go. You got it. Getting it. Don't stop. Get it. Get it. With it. With it. My mic low. You think?
I thought you got it plugged. Oh, you talking about the father's value?
Yep. Because I hear you.
Yeah.
If I want to break out in song, I really got to scream.
Turn it up.
Duh. I need you to tell me the obvious. You see that, y'all? I want you to take the IQ test. Let me know Then I don't know how I stand. Ha! I be like, oh, I need to stop hanging with his ass. He's making me dumber. Or I can go, oh yeah, I need to hang with his ass more. Okay. Hey, tell Charlie help you. Y'all been failed the damn thing.
Right, right. Fuck around, we trying to go get the purple wagon to come get us.
Hey, I'm having a new drink too here at Chantel's.
What's it called?
It's gonna call. I had it was called the Purple Monkey, but instead of calling it the Purple Monkey, I think I'm gonna call it the Jafaican Purple Haze.
Uh,
Yeah. It'll have coconut rum, a little bit of the little blue liqueur. What is it called? Calops. Look at it. I don't know the word. I know it when I see it. It's
Calabrese?
is it blue?
I don't know.
Oh Lord. He's just naming, just helping me out. Tell you, having bad help is worse than having no help. I was like, I was doing bad by myself. So I didn't need to go think of another word out the blue. Let me stop.
Oh, girl name is Taj Williams.
Taj
Yeah.
Williams. Hey, last name. What's up, sis? Yes.
T-A-S-T-A-H-J.
Wow.
Said the queen of her black masking Indian tribe in New Orleans created the 2025 Super Bowl logo. The logo was
Awesome.
made with beads and is a nod to wrought iron balconies in New Orleans French Quarter.
Awesome.
Sweet.
There you go, sis.
Said the NFL changed its logo over time to reflect the league's growth and modern style. For example, in 2008, the NFL reduced the number of stars in its logo from 25 to 8 to represent the 8 divisions. Okay. I guess they probably had 25 at first to represent the 25
Or
teams.
well, maybe it had no representation.
Yeah.
Just they just
Anything
did
else?
it as I don't know. Just yeah.
For style purposes.
Yeah. I
Could be.
mean,
Hey,
being that they
congratulations,
didn't
Miss
mention,
Taj Williams, though.
that's right.
We
That's
need our
right.
clap machine, Cindy.
That's right. Hey, I got a clap machine. I just didn't hook it
Yeah,
up. Yeah,
put
remember?
this shit up. Let's have some fun.
Right now,
Why
my
not?
ass didn't want to get up to turn up the volume.
We can have a moment of silence for a small chronic break. Nah, we told a certain member
We told,
we was
hey,
gonna
I
keep it
need some
PG.
wine though. But I'm thinking, did I drink some water? Yeah,
Gonna
I've been
keep it
drinking water. Hey,
PG-13 around here, y'all.
no, not 13. We can really drink a
17,
little wine.
rated R.
Take a little intermission. We're gonna do that. That's how
Have
we
a
do.
commercial break.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
yeah,
Deacon.
that's awesome. Todd,
Oh, what
man.
you in there fixing? Mm-hmm.
Shoot, bro,
And why
some of
you
that
ain't
out
right?
of,
Right. Ain't think of nobody. Why you ain't make us none?
man.
Wow.
She thought about her baby.
That's not right. Hey, dang. I tell you, Negroes. Look, and look, she done stopped driving my car. Now
Got all,
separation.
right, right. Can't tell it nothing. Say,
Hey, you ain't have to do nothing
nah,
then.
nah, nah, nah.
Hey, it's like Trump and them tariffs. You
Right,
ain't got to
right,
do it, but
right. We gonna
hey,
do it.
but I know it's gonna be 25, 50, 75 dollars every time you want to ride my car.
Right, right, right.
Hey, you ain't. Hey, I mean, hey,
Right,
all about it. It's just the right choice to do. How how I'm being useful
right,
again to know it ain't. It's good to be useful. It's your responsibility to get the proper compensation.
right.
All right. Yeah. There you go.
Right, right.
You got to treat people like you want to be treated. If it would bother, if you would want somebody to come pick you up, my daughter was over there stating behind in front of us. If her sister wanted to ride home because she was riding a bike at 2 o'clock in the morning from the post office or something, where from her job, and she called her and said, "Hey, can you come give me a ride?" And she said no and hung up. And then about 2 minutes later, she called her back. Where you at? I'm coming to get you. Because you're conscious. Allow your conscience to be
Right.
your guide.
You need your sister out there in the middle of the
Yeah.
night.
Right. Yeah. She, but she wouldn't want nobody to do her that way. If
Right,
she
right,
called
right.
someone, she would want someone to pick her up. So, hey, for that,
Can't believe you left me out there.
yeah. And then don't get mad. It's if some you call her, hey, can somebody pick me? Nope.
Right, right,
Oh,
right.
wait. What? Remember
Yeah.
that time?
Look good for the goose.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. However, even if somebody did you, but to that person, I say, if you wouldn't want somebody to do that to you, even though they didn't pick you up, you
Right,
don't do it to them.
right.
It don't matter they didn't pick you. If that's not what you would want, then don't you do it.
Yeah, I was in that situation once. I went to a concert at Soldier Field with some I thought friends of mine,
Yeah.
but with a motherfucking friend of mine, this chump was sleeping on my floor. But anyway,
Yeah, that was friends.
I did something. Well, he did something to make me snap on him.
Well,
You
he
know what
can't
I
make you
mean?
do nothing.
Oh yeah,
No, nobody can
I
make
had
you
to
do nothing.
defend his daughter.
You
I
can.
had to
Nobody
defend his
can make
daughter.
you do nothing.
Yeah, that was amazing.
No,
If he
you had,
calling me your brother, that's just like
but
with you. If I
but
saw
again,
you
nobody
harming
can
one of
make
your
you though.
children, I'm gonna have to step in and say something.
No,
You
you
know what
don't
I
have
mean?
to. Now, if you want, you can. That's what
Yeah,
you
yeah. Well,
you
anyway,
no.
for me, it's a must. You know what I'm
Gotcha. I
saying?
understand. I
And the
understand.
way he was talking to this young lady was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And his reasoning for doing it was really ridiculous. I tell you off camera, I don't want to put nobody business out there. But anyway, some bitch
It ain't gonna. Only
ended
time
up
you ain't gonna say his name. Hit dog a holler. Ain't nobody gonna know.
right. You know,
Now, if he say that was me, then
everybody
that
on
was
North
him.
know what I'm talking about.
What?
Everybody at the crib know what I'm talking about. The man,
Oh,
this cat was super cool since the 80s.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
Go ahead.
I know what
I'm
you're
look.
laughing at. And so when he did what he did, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Left me at Soldier Field. Now we living in Joliet. That's about an hour.
My bad, y'all. Inside joke. We'll tell you later.
Right. So now we was at a concert.
Mm,
I come out and nobody else. So I gets to stepping. I had to walk from Soldier Field to Union Station. Now this was in 2015 or summer 2015, and that's a walk, and it's through some terrain. You know what I mean? I'm
okay.
talking about some dangerous grounds. And this is at the time when Chicago, this is one of Chicago's hottest summers. I'm
Okay.
talking about as far as motherfuckers getting shot at, getting smoked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I ain't paying no attention. I just know I got to get to the damn train station for the last train ride out because my phone dead. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I
Yeah.
ain't got no means of communication. So I get to the train, catch the last train out to the burbs, catch a cab to my car. Then I'm at the crib because we left the car, left my car at a partner's crib in Bolingbrook. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And I jumped in the car with dude and his bride. And yeah, so this motherfucker had the nerve to think that he finna come and lay his head in the crib. And like him and this chick come walking through the door at 3:30. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And needless to say, I don't know where the hell they slept, but it wasn't there. But anyway, a few weeks later, I'm with another partner of mine. Homeboy, I thought he was going through a rough time. You know what I'm saying? So I figured I'd pick my man up. This is a partner of mine. We've been tight since our freshman year. You know what I mean? Cat like a brother of mine. But anyway, he another one of the cats get full of liquor and just, you know what I'm saying? Like all
Okay.
crazy. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
try to tolerate these motherfuckers at a certain age. You know what I'm saying? At a certain time, it gets too old. You know what I mean?
Yeah. One
And
mistake, shame on me. Second,
right,
that is
right. Anyway, we went to see some cats that we know that one had just opened up a club up in Elgin, and one was this Puerto Rican partner of ours that I used to bounce for. So we go by their joints, and on the way out, dude just get to threatening me, talking about how he gonna kick my ass and blah blah blah.
mm,
You know, so I pulls over. I snatched his ass up out my ride, and I takes off. But I thought about what this chump did to me a
Mm,
couple of weeks prior. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
So I turned around, picked dude up, like man, just don't say shit else to me on his way home. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Okay.
It was about an hour ride, but
Okay.
needless to say, this nigga he gonna wait till we get to a damn near the destination and
Before he
want to act
said
a
something.
fool. Yeah, 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 want to clown.
Hey, well,
So
there you
anyway,
go. Well,
but
there.
anyway, there go 40 years worth of friendship gone. You know what I'm saying? 35 gone. Cause like I told his mom, cause I had to go get my. There was one thing a nephew of mine, this motherfucker ain't got too much sense, but he told me something real cool that morning. Cause I was about to go kick his door in, cause he had a bean of mine. See, no. But
What's the
anyway,
C now?
$100.
Oh, okay.
He just took it from me.
Okay.
And so I consider he robbed me. You know what I mean? You strong arm robbed me, dog.
I
You
see.
know.
I see you thinking a lot of things. I got so much to say, but I'm gonna let you
so
finish.
so I'm about to go kick this chump door in, not thinking that he's living with his mama. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I called my
Yeah. It's
nephew.
all
No,
about
no,
what you
right,
thinking.
right. So it just so happened my nephew called me. He like, what you up to? I said, I'm about to go kick this door in and fuck the wine up. You know what I mean?
No, you didn't say
He
to
was
me.
like, yes. And I'm like, my nephew was like, man, he's like, that's Miss So and so home. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the last name out there. Like, that's so and so home. You gotta think about what you gonna do. I'm like, you right. He told me, man, just call Mrs. So and so, and she'll get your money. I'm like, motherfucker, we 48 years old, man. What I look like call this fool's mama? He said, because you've been knowing her since you was a kid, instead of going to her house with drama. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you need to
So,
keep some.
he had the
Yeah,
voice of reason. You know what I'm saying? But
that ain't even a read that. That
nah, nah, nah.
you
It's just
thought
so
what
much
you was,
thing. This dude had me so pissed off. It wasn't about
but
the money. It's just the
all right,
fact that he
all
pulled
right.
it.
Hold on,
You
hold
know
on,
what I
hold on.
mean? People gotta understand.
No, nobody gotta understand that.
You right.
Remember,
You
love
right.
is acceptance.
I help you understand.
No, but ain't but
Go
and
ahead.
also through
Go
that, you
ahead.
kept talking about what you had to do and somebody made you do
Right.
it. Ain't you? First of all, you ain't got to do nothing, and nobody made you do nothing. All of it was you.
Is that
You
right?
made, yeah, it's you.
With choices.
Yeah,
Choices.
you
Yeah.
have a choice. You
But I
ain't no
chose to
animal,
go and do whatever the
right?
fuck
But
I was gonna do.
well, and there
You
you
know.
open to consequences
Yeah. And
of and not
that's what my partner
necessarily,
told me back at work. Cause like I said, I'm a mental health professional.
yeah,
So I'm telling my man about it at work. He said, now John, he said, now you done had the answer to all that, all the bad choices, all the bad decisions that you was gonna make. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You've been in the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? You got it. Cause out in the suburbs of Chicago, it don't matter. You jaywalking or whatever, they gonna put you in the paper. There's always somebody watching the paper. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
yeah,
It was crazy. Anyway,
right, right.
that's why I know I'm universally blessed. Because regardless of what I'm thinking and doing, I ain't never done nothing crazy.
See,
You know,
you crazy. You
and,
crazy? Just say that. Like what? No, but yeah, we all can't be the same, and and it's okay to be different. It's I don't allow us not knowing, um, allow us to make these judgments that we just dismiss the person. We don't even give them a chance.
right.
You know, and again, you got to treat like you want to be treated. If you wouldn't want nobody to cuss you out, then you don't cuss anybody else out.
Right.
That is it. Even if they cuss you out, if you and that somehow people, and then by all means, that is nothing wrong with that either. It's not a wrong or right. It's just being true to you. Stop lying to yourself. Don't think it's somebody else gonna make you do. You can only do what you do. Nobody is in control of you but you. Even if
That's true. That's
nobody's in
true. That's
control of
fact.
you but you.
Okay. But don't
So
take everything so
nah,
literally.
nah. You're right. All
Mr.
right.
Mr. Devil Advocate.
Yeah, I don't take it literal at all. I'm only doing it like, and trust me, what I think ain't all because somebody can say I wrote, oh, I ain't know that. Now I know that information shit. Now I can add it
Right.
to it. And then I'm doing other shit because I'm forever becoming. We are all should be forever becoming who we are.
Right.
We shouldn't be set.
Evolving every day. Like
Yeah,
today.
like the present. The present ain't never still,
Right.
always moving. The
Today
currency,
wasn't like yesterday.
no. I don't care if you have a name on it today.
Right.
It could be Wednesday every Wednesday.
Right.
It don't make it the same, you know.
Wednesday 1 through 7.
Hey, let's go. How many? What, Charles? No, what not Charles? What's the boxer?
Who that?
The boxer with all the kids, George.
Oh, George Foreman.
All his kids, George. That's right.
Right.
He know who they are.
Right.
Hey, they all don't make them the same. You know, so
Yeah,
they
that was something else. All of them, George.
the
George Foreman.
yeah, the similarities in motorcycles is what brought a lot of my I now call friends together, and that's because we all like the motorcycle.
Right.
And then sometimes that's where it rests.
Right.
You know,
Talk
yeah,
about your bike ride and whatnot. Some of that. Share some stories.
we
I'm sure
got
some of your folks out there want to hear
some shut up and
you
ride.
know, right? Some set up and ride tales. Like what's coming up? I know we got the bike week coming up shortly,
Less
right?
than 30 days, y'all. Less than 30 days. Daytona. How can I make this thing lighter, huh? Just give me, can't see me. I don't know. Gotta do
I think
something.
the camera focus in and out.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
yeah, feel like
But
it's a little lighter.
so I got we got 30 days for bike week, less than 30 days for the 78th. Oh, sugar.
Did I say it was the 80th or something?
85th? No, that's Sturgis 85th. So I can't remember right now. 70 something. 76. Hey, what you got me?
Yeah.
There you go. Anniversary of Bike Week. Be in Daytona. I'm gonna have the Shut Up and Ride bikers brunch that Friday, that last Friday of the of Bike Week, and then on Saturday we're gonna be out there on Second Avenue or Second Street. You got it?
Yeah, Daytona Bike Week will begin February 28th through March 9th.
No, what's the number?
Daytona Beach was no, it
That's
was
the number. Anniversary. What's the anniversary? 75th,
let me see.
76, 78. What anniversary? Yep, see, we need one of them. What y'all doing on Wednesday evening? Come
84th.
on by. 84th. There we go.
84th annual Daytona Bike
Okay,
Week.
there we go. And so Sturgis was 1 year, started 1 year. Okay, before. Because it's 74, they're 75.
Oh, this is
After.
84.
Yeah, and Sturgis is 85. Well, you know, before the
Cool.
before you say what you said.
Right.
But bike,
That's all
so
right.
I know I'll be there. I also then I'm attending, I'm going up to I think I'll be just north of Jacksonville doing a shut up and eat and ride. So be cooking at somebody's house, doing a little show. Y'all come by, eat. I'll give some dates out there, and I got a list of my routes. So maybe you're one of the stops that I'll stop, and we're cooking, or we're just entertaining, or we're just doing a meet and greet. Just come stopping in. We kind of making it up as we go along, but we got it all mapped out. We just our stops are getting filled in, cause yeah, I don't want to be. I guess I want it to be as organic and not feel like a job, but feel like um, that it's giving for everybody, and not set up. So it'll be some what do you call it? Some annuals I'll be going to for some motorcycle clubs and female rides, So it'll be all those in attendings, and this is when we'll figure this thing out to be on the road live. What Cindy's doing kind of now, letting us know how to do it.
Right.
She's still at it, so
That's
that's
still
right. That means
online.
they working.
Right.
Gotta work, work it, boy. Do your thing.
How YouTube live for the first time.
That's right.
It's not a crime.
No, never that.
Looking for a nickel and a dime.
Never.
You know?
Okay, I've got enough energy now. Going
He's
to
already
turn on the
there.
mic. Hold on.
He's gonna put on a show.
No, man, come on now.
Oh, turn your mic up a little bit.
Yup, doing that and getting some.
Turn up the bass. Check out my melody and that cigar. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I want to get to some of this DEI stuff that your boy Don, no, Trump, the president, 47th president of the United States, fine gentleman. What I say? That we're gonna be respectful of our leaders, so-called leaders. But this dude, he's really, like I said, shaking up the beehive. You know, and these rollbacks of the DEI initiatives are ridiculous. They say to boycott the companies that's going along with them. Some people say yay, some people say nay. I say yay, you know, even though some of those black vendors and whatnot might suffer, you know, but they gonna suffer more than them, you know, and we gonna hurt, you know. But trust me, we don't just go into them stores just to buy the black products. There's a whole lot of other shit that end up in your cart that's not black made.
Testing.
You know what I mean? And
I'm sorry I left y'all with John.
them folks got them folks got employees and whatnot that they're about to start doing real ugly.
What you talking
You
about?
know, the DEA initiatives and the way some of these companies so quickly jumped on board, you know,
What else
they
in
didn't
the
even
bill?
bother to give it a
What else in
conversation.
the bill though that
And,
they passed? 'Cause it might
oh,
be some good other good shit up in that bill. The way I might want to sacrifice that.
as far as Project 2025,
Yeah,
let me see that.
there might be some good shit too now. You can't just think for now. We gotta think of the future too.
Right.
You know, sometimes I'll be like, I
They
got
call it a movement. Project 2025 is a historical movement
shit.
brought
My
together
circle
by
must not be
over
big enough. I don't
100
know.
respective organizations from across the conservative movement to take down the deep state. Yeah, is that right? That's what it's about.
That's what they
And
say
it
it's
says
about.
budget, $22 million budget,
Billion,
million.
million. That ain't that
Yeah,
much.
Project 2025 is a political initiative published in April of 2023 by the very conservative think tank and Heritage Foundation, Director Paul Dance. What's all in this bill?
Hey, you
Let's
just
see.
not looking at it. It's too late now.
Oh yeah, but hey, but like you say, brace yourself.
Hey, well, I don't say brace yourself. That's what you say. I
They
don't.
say it's already
I'm
reshaping
saying,
America.
hey, let's. I think I
I
don't
gotta
think
go
it's
to the phone. Hope I don't cut you off,
nothing
man.
new. Nothing new under the sun.
Not a damn thing, especially when it comes to
So,
dealing with these
being that is nothing
folks.
new, then we already have a solution to
We gotta
the
unite.
problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Come together,
Blessings.
make them feel us. Bless them.
I don't know. Everybody can't come, but
That's what Harriet said.
but I don't think it's necessary of even uniting with what's going on. I don't think I got enough information on. But again, I don't want to get the information too late. It's right at my fingertips if I need
See,
any.
we
I
have to
do.
say this information is the truth.
That's why I'm saying that. Well,
You
that's
know?
what I said. You have to do. You can't allow just what's being submitted to
Right.
you. You go have to go down to the maps. You got to go to them newspapers. I get a subscription of New York Times. Not that it's legit, but
Right. Yeah,
it's a
one of
paper.
the
They printing it.
oldest, biggest crooks out there.
Maybe
Wall
it is.
Street
So
Journal, New
so
York
get that.
Times,
What's wrong with it?
Chicago Sun Times.
But
You know,
it's free
fast.
press. You
Yeah,
know.
it's free since when? Last I
Oh,
checked, it was $2 and something for a Sunday
well,
paper.
that's not what it means. Free.
I
not
remember,
free to
I
you.
remember Sonny
It's
Chicken was a
free
whole
that you
part.
can,
You
I
know,
mean, free press meaning you can put something in there because you want to, you have an
right.
opinion about
This is free press, so you know,
it. Correct,
you
correct, correct.
know, live.
But we, but we,
I'm
but we
saying,
giving, we giving what everybody else got opinions.
hey, we're rolling
We
report,
know some facts.
right?
You know.
We can also do like they do and create facts.
Hey, I will tell you this. Okay, see this terminology, it say stay woke, right?
The maggots of
Stay
freedom.
woke does not mean what they're trying to make it mean, like it's a negative. It has always been to
About the
people
sheep,
of a struggling,
right?
whether it was you brown, black, white. It wasn't a color. It was a consciousness.
Coming out of
It
his slumber.
coming of people of struggle that don't allow it to get you down. This is what it is. You can do it. You bet. And just because they say it, don't mean it's so. Stay woke on it. Be conscious about what's going on. Make a conscious decision to move positively. Make a conscious decision to move how you move. Whether it's staying woke to come to a black owned or a brown owned restaurant, because we're not in the mainstream. We're not advertised daily. We're not commercialized. So you have to make a conscious decision about, oh, you know what? Let me go to Chantel's. Let me go to Angel's. Let me go to Roni's. Let me go, oh, because they're right there. Let me go to, um, what's the Jamaican spot right here? Um, Negril Spice. You have to keep these in your consciousness to staying woke because you'll easily sleep on it because it's convenient to just fall in that brain pattern, in that brainwashing out of convenience.
Right.
You know, so I said all
Getting
that.
back, getting back to the inside joke. You can't see this mug, earlier during our taping time
Ooh,
because he was so almost got the run in his mouth again.
oh, no, he knew better. He just came through the door, and all I did is look at your eyes, and you was like, his whole eyes was like, this hush, hush. He was he he. Y'all don't know he lost it, but I tried to bring him back. Come on, all right. He came on back. But he was gone for a minute. You know, he hey,
Hey
staying
man,
woke, right?
right,
What's the other? The white the politicians are trying to get stay woke as bad, such
right.
as the LBG and gays and took the rainbow.
Right, right,
The
right,
rainbow didn't have
right.
this
They don't own
now,
the rainbow.
right? They don't own the rainbow no more than the politicians own stay woke.
Right,
Okay,
right,
don't nobody own that. I
right.
still have that freedom to
What you
say,
make, what you
right?
make of it.
You know,
Who do you believe in?
you
You
believe,
know?
and it's not that you're against, but I guess it can
Yeah.
have more than one
You
meaning
see,
now.
well, that's the thing in this society nowadays. If you ain't for it, you're against it. You hate it. You know, that's crazy.
No,
That's
I'm not
crazy. Just
against.
just because you don't, say you don't rock with something don't mean you wish it failure or whatever, harm or any of that. You know what
No,
I mean? It just
not when
ain't
I
my
would
cup
want
of tea.
success for myself or
Right.
my
This ain't the
people. No,
person's cup of tea.
and
But
my friends, my family. Yeah,
but you know what kills me the most? Let's say you and I, me, you, and Cindy, for some reason, one of us fall out. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Against someone else, but not the both of us.
Mm,
But the one person that is not falling out with the two feel that one of the two need to choose a side. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I don't think I can choose.
No. They said you need to choose a side between one of the two. You
I
know,
don't
that's
see
the
why.
that's the lamest shit I've heard in my life.
I don't
But that
see
is
why.
so popular nowadays. You be hearing folks saying it like
You gonna be her friend or my friend? You can't be
right.
both.
If your friend is a friend of your enemy, then he's your enemy too. Motherfucker, you your worst enemy. You ask me. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? If that's how you think,
Well,
you know.
yeah. Well, you got to decide that. I mean, I'm certain every person is different.
See, we
So
finally hung up. What happened?
every person is different. Now, let's say, for instance, if you decide that this person's no good for you and your life and where you're going, and then um, you decide you don't want to, socialize with them anymore, but you guys still do. I may be neutral on the things that you say, and I'm is now if you got a problem. Oh, now if you say to me, "Oh, don't talk to me about my friend," um, and I probably wouldn't. I'd probably, but I don't talk about people. If I got something to say about a person, if it's personal, I'm telling that person. But if it's I need help on something, I'm probably giving you a story without a name, you
Right.
know. But and it could be very well that person. And I'm trying to keep you with if I need your help on something. But
Right.
nevertheless, um, if you then later find out mm, I'm trying to think how you choose. If I knew something about this person, they did something to me, and you're saying some things that sound like they did it to me, and you don't want to hear nothing that come out of my mouth from that person. If I would want somebody to tell me, I'd say, hey, well, I know you don't want me to talk about your friend, but they did steal this from me, or they
Right.
did lie
Yeah,
about me.
someone's gonna do some harm. You know, if there's just that snake being identified.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
they
I
didn't
would
want to be
say,
found out. They shouldn't be that snake. You know,
yeah.
but a lot of folks, you know,
Now it's up to
like
you
they
to
say,
tell
is
that person.
yeah, right. You know, but
Yeah.
like they say, it's three sides to every story.
Right, right.
You
Now,
know,
and if your friendship is important, I would think you would maybe ask them, or you wouldn't, or
my
you just take that discernment for your own
my thing
guidance.
is, my only way to approach them type of situations is get everybody together. You know,
Oh,
that
yeah,
way
yeah.
one can,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
the
You
other
know,
one
and
don't
then
want
we
to.
got, you know,
Oh, I hear you. I hear you.
you know,
I'll do it once. I'll probably do anything once
right,
because I
right,
don't ever want to be the person saying, I don't even want to hear what you got to say because you
right,
might change my mind.
right,
Well, and if you give me new information, it may change my mind.
right.
So
As
let
you
me hear
said,
it.
if you
Let me
find
hear
out
what you
you was
got to
wrong
say.
about a situation,
Right, right.
you know,
And so that's the only reason I wouldn't
right,
block somebody from saying something because I
right.
want to hear it. It
I
might be
mean,
now. If I didn't heard it already, then yeah, I heard
right,
that already.
right, right.
Next.
Same old song.
Right. You trying to say mama versus mom.
Look at this motherfucker
Yo,
here.
he
Trying not to
feeling it.
use up your
He feeling
shit.
it. What we got? We got about half hour. Less than. We'll stop the show early. You know, being that we live and all. Y'all ain't got no questions. Cause I
You
don't
got
know how to
anybody
roll it
out
up
there?
if I
You
do.
ain't got nobody out there in the land.
I think
We
it
never put
rolls
a
up
link
and
up.
down. I did put a link up. Didn't you find it?
Uh-uh.
Yes, how did you know?
I just turned on YouTube and it was right there.
All right, then. Well, there it is. Oh, look, I can add a moderator. Look at there. Where's Sandy? Look at there. Tell Cindy I can add. I could have added a moderator. Let me see if I can go to her. Mm, Hey, I think I did it.
Did what?
Added. Is this? I think this is Cindy. I don't know. Isn't it Cindy?
Uh,
I added her
Archer's
as the.
out
Oh,
stage.
hold on, I had to get this.
Get the red X up there. Get that shit from up there. Let's say Archer.
I need that. Is it an X?
The Archer's house.
Yeah, is that Cindy?
No, I don't think so.
Hey,
Or
hey.
is it? Yeah, it is, Cindy.
Yeah, hey Cindy. But it says I can add you as a moderator, so I'm trying to do that. Hmm, let's see. Do figuring stuff out, huh? Just closing. Little dog, okay. Hey, just to give you a nice thing, it's good to not know things. It's not anything wrong with not knowing things and figuring it out. Some people think you got to be perfect when you start. Well, then why would you start if you're already perfect at it? Like you need to go to something else.
Right.
You know, otherwise your sharp pencil is gonna get dull.
Real quick.
Mhm.
Including you.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. You gonna being that you the sharpest. You guess what? You're gonna be used the most.
Don't
You
become
know,
a spork.
that's it.
You know what a spork
Used
is?
up, and you use me up.
You know what a spork is?
Yes,
Looks like you've been in the county,
I've been at KFC. KFC got sporks.
huh?
Okay, thank you very much, sir. You see that? But I have been in the county. Thank you. I've been in a couple of counties. I've been in, ooh, too many. Wait, I tell you. Listen, my life, I got some stories. I'm in fact, I'm supposed to be, hey, Doug Douglason, what you doing? We got to set another date, man. Doug is helping me in my book writing. And I must say, woo and we. It is the most therapeutic struggle, mm, just moving out of your own way, you know, that can be, in the time, and it's never a right time, and then when you got help with someone, you're like, you don't want to impose, and then, they feel the same way. So you want to be convenient, but yet, um, just mentally preparing. It's a struggle to write this book because it's a autobiography. It's not, it's about some of my life because it'd be a Bible if it was all my life, even just thus this far. Um,
That's why they have trilogies and
yeah,
quadrilogies,
yeah.
you know.
So I'm starting off this one, and I want to have a recipe for most of the chapters, and I figure that'll make people interested. Now you get the recipes, and it's some bigger other things coming, and so just to be able to do them, to move out your own way. Most times I'm talking this way. I'm also, how you say, putting it into motion. Speaking about it, knowing about it, sharing it, and to make and allow me to do my part as well.
Right,
Yeah, I faked it a lot. Then I made it. I was like, yeah, I did that.
right,
And it's like, you ever did that before? Ah, yeah. Yeah. When I started the job, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I do this all the time. I'd be like,
right,
oh,
right,
that's how
right,
they did
right.
it. Okay, well, did it. I remember my first catering gig. I didn't know what to charge. I was like, they gonna buy the food and I'm gonna just cook it? Okay, well, they only want 10 pieces. In order for me to buy it, I gotta buy 20. So, okay, if they buy the food, I'm happy. And then I was just like, well, wait a minute.
Right,
After I was doing that, and they were buying the food, and I always had enough. That was enough for me. But then I started getting it to where it was like my time.
right,
So now it's like, well, wait a minute.
right.
Let me call around to these other restaurants and
See what they
see
charge.
what they charge. And they were charging $35. I was like, well, dang, it only take
Like,
$2 to make.
right, right. That's
So
the
I
beauty
was
of it.
like, well,
That's
you
the
know what?
beauty of
Well, I'm gonna charge them 10. And I said, well, no. And a few people I did charge 10 because I knew they could swing that.
it. Right,
So I gave my donation that way. I gave,
right,
and it made me feel good. Because I knew I could have charged 35 and I know it wouldn't come as good.
right,
And then, but at the same time, they were feeding my family because I always had more then. So I felt
right,
I'm
right,
getting
right,
blessing anyway.
right. Take them out to the
Yeah,
home.
yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm cooking it at home.
Right,
So we eating it all. Hey, that's the inspectors. Just talking about it. You wanted 25 pieces. I had to buy 50 pieces in
right,
order to get 25. So, well, guess what? Hey, and that ain't until Saturday, and you paying me the money on Monday. Oh yeah, we finna eat all week.
right,
This is good. So that's business. I
right,
forgot what you talked about the way I said that. But that's normal, right?
right, right, right. Now, how you get
Shut up and
all of
ride.
that?
What?
How did you get around to that? That is a good question. Oh, because I asked you to tell some stories about your bike ride.
Oh, okay.
It was an invite,
All right, it was
you know.
invited.
Right,
Run your
right,
mouth. Shut up. To not shut up.
right. It's just
Uh,
some
Hey, can I tell you,
very
Shaniqua, can
interesting.
you hand me that picture right there? Right on the wall there. I want to show y'all that our new Secretary of Defense, right? I
What else
think,
is?
yeah, new Secretary of Defense. Yep, that's it. Yes. So hey, she all right with me.
Is that right? What's the
Look,
name?
Christy, no. All right, there we go. Right
Oh,
there,
okay.
we're over there in Sturgis together. Had
Right.
a little breakfast together.
Oh, she from Florida?
No, she was governor of South Dakota,
Oh, okay.
and now she's our new Secretary of Defense.
I like
You
that
know,
stuff.
she riding around in the deep with ice, getting some talking about some things, I
Is
guess.
that right?
But I will say, from what I've seen and what they've submitted to me, I I'm like, do have a couple of questions, like why aren't they getting the prisoners that they already got in custody?
Right.
Or I guess they want to maybe they want to strengthen our borders first before that happens. I don't know. Um, and then I go, but that should, and not the violent ones, but maybe the ones that are, I don't know. I don't know the layer of criminality you got to be in order for them to deport you. But um, again, everybody's with deporting people who are not good people.
Right.
No matter who you are, if you're not a good person and you have a record of that, then yeah, bye. Hey, you did that. You had a chance. I understand, but maybe you need to try and then ask for do the application process to come in properly.
Right.
But meantime, in between time, yeah, we're gonna say yeah, no, and that should be across the board. That shouldn't be because you're brown, because you're yellow, because you're green, because you're purple, you're white. Any person that is an illegal alien that is not supposed to be here, is undocumented, as they say, and that are not good people, yeah, you need to go first.
Right.
You know, and I think it's enough to where, is it enough to meet those numbers? I'm certain there is. But is it enough to meet those numbers quickly? Maybe not, because it means people got to do work.
Right.
And nobody wants to do the work. They just want to, oh, let's make it look good. And that's the only thing I don't kind of like about just, you know, people wanting something fast and hurry and quickly.
Right.
Man, why it's got to be his first 100 days? Hurry up and look, do what you need to do and in order to do an efficient job.
Right.
Don't rush it. Do it. And tell the American people, hey, this is what we're going to be doing. And get people who in there that's qualified to do the job. They say people learn by their own merit. There ain't nobody, a lot of people right now in the White House that didn't get there by their own merit. They
Of
got
course
there
not.
because they know somebody.
Right. It's a
Or
lot
they
of
they
unqualified
making
individuals
eight, nine,
in
10
positions.
figures.
Yeah, with
It's
positions.
they and I ain't got no problem with that if you then can find somebody to do what it is that you got hired to do. Because as a business owner, I know there's some things I can't do. I can manage pretty good. I do what I can do, but I know there's a lot of better servers than me,
Right.
a lot of better personalities than me, that enjoy doing with people, interacting with people. So to teach that, they have that gift. I don't have that gift to necessarily teach it. I can just show you and you mimic me, but it's got to be genuine.
Right.
But somebody know how to do that better than me. So I want to find a person when I'm not here to say, hey, can you do this? And can you find me some people to do that? And they say, yeah, but I'm hiring that person. So I'm hoping that these people, these business people, if they're going to get in here and run office, Elon, uh, what's the dude name that got by? Um, uh, come on, the one is he
What is he
Secretary
running?
of Defense? No, no, not Secretary of Defense. Uh, oh wait, I know. I think Christy Nome is Homeland Security,
Right.
and he's Secretary of Defense guy. So he got by the VP type. Well, that's the system we set up. That's the system. Yes, that's the system we set up. That's the system we brought forth, and we can do something about it. We just got to do it. We can't make an excuse and want it to be quickly fixed um, if it didn't happen that quick.
Right.
So I think we complaining only about shit that we can fix that we in our own way to do.
Um,
That's a summary. But we were talking about shutting up and riding.
yeah. But I think by the spring or summer we gonna be in a major conflict.
What?
Um,
What? Every
either
spring and summer
domestic
we in
or
a major
abroad. Either
conflict.
domestic or abroad. Now I'm talking about it's gonna kick
You
off
think we're
so
gonna be in
real
war?
serious. Yeah.
Well,
Either
I
they gonna come at us or they
you
gonna
you
do
you
us something.
think you
Or
think
they gonna
it's
do us
always
something
been
already.
brewing, or you think it's
Oh, it's
just gonna
definitely
come
always
because
been
of
brewing.
this?
Definitely always been brewing. They ain't got shit to do with Trump. They
Mm.
got to do with the powers. You know what I mean? And they lose
Well,
their grip and they run out of time.
and you think, but
You
what do
know?
you think America's doing different about it? Like what? I don't know. I understand you think we're going to be in a war with another country because of what?
The tariffs and the policies and whatnot. And it's like you know, a
They
lot of
gonna
people
blow
talk
us up
about,
because they mad?
you know, they start a war with us and shit. Um, and look at what we've done in the past. People ain't forgot about all that crap we done pulled on folks throughout history. You know
Listen,
what I mean?
America, the
And
only
especially
country that the
especially over
slaves
there in Japan.
that enslaved us, we still here.
Yeah,
So America, yeah, we listen. We
that's because we was here long before they came. And like I've always told folks, I seriously doubt if we are the minorities in this country.
well by their statistics, those that take it, a record of
Like
it.
I say,
Perhaps
those
we,
that crunch the numbers
perhaps we
lie. You
are,
know, they say numbers don't lie. Yeah, numbers don't lie, but those putting them in lie. You know?
and that can very well, but that
Yeah.
don't solve nothing.
I mean, that's the
That don't.
history of the nation. Come
But
on, we
let's
can't,
say let's
you
say
know what I'm
we
saying? We
ain't.
can't
What
act
are
like
you?
it's all of a sudden cool. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? We know the history of the land. We know the history of the politicians. We know the history of the government. They have never been able to be trusted. They can't be trusted. And you, to me, anyone
Right.
that honestly thinks that this damn government really give a damn about the bottom 96% of the people, man, I got some motherfucking skyscrapers right here on the lake of Monroe to sell your retarded ass. You know, that's just my opinion. I don't trust them for nothing.
Hey, well, first of all, let's say you trust in God, okay?
Definitely.
Trust in God. Listen, if we are a Christ-like society and want to become or being, eh, the Bible say trust in God, not in man, clearly. So I'm in no illusion that I feel no man is going to do. I'm waiting for them to do. You understand? Now, I am a dependent person. I depend on people and the social and friends and family. And there, there I am. I don't, no one has affected the white to this in the history from in my life, my mom's, my grandmother's, the White House hadn't affected them, my day to day, their day to day. Does it? Yes, of course it does. Of course it does. Um, overall, but we make do people. I think we'll get through it. Um,
Of course we're gonna
and
get through it.
and
We gotta
so
do it all.
and that's all we can do. I can't sit here and plan to get sick. I'm gonna get sick. All I can do is do my part, uh, save for a rainy day, make sure I surround but I can't be in a scared mode, in a frightened mode. And I
Can't say
understand
anything
it's
about that.
on, but you saying, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying I'm probably the wrong person to be like, yeah, that motherfucker, okay, he doing okay. And but some people are, and I'm certain I hear it, but I'm not yeah. Listen, I look forward to going around this earth, going around and seeing these people on this motorcycle ride where that TV, they don't care. They long as you still my friend, and I can say to you openly, we good.
I
That's it.
hear
And
you.
that's
I
what the
hear you.
motorcycle's about.
Right.
It ain't about that to you. That's the conquer and divide. Conquer and divide. Don't let them even Pete Headset. He come through the door. I'ma serve him. I'm gonna talk. I would love to talk to him. Am I gonna confront him about every? Eh, we get in a conversation about it, but it ain't. Hey man, me being me, I would love to say, man, they really whoa. I say, are you a better person now? And then go with that. That'd be my advice. Yeah, I did do that. I did do this. Okay, well, are you a better person? Okay, well, I think I'm a better person, especially now that the light's shining. There's some shit. If the light was shining on me about and people knew, they might not decide to be my friend no more.
Right.
I don't know. But his shit is now all on, you know, it's on him. Okay, shit, he a drunk. He can't handle his shit. Well, yeah, a girl out here just on Sunday fell flat on her face. Now, if she would to be the justice of the peace and the, hey, hey, I ain't gonna tell it.
Did we get that on video?
I'm sure somebody, it's cameras everywhere. I'm sure. I'm sure there is. Now, I'm not trying to water it down, but I'm trying to just give a, a way that when you are in the spotlight, you in the spotlight.
Right. Oh yeah,
And, and,
they gonna start throwing the Rolodex.
yeah,
See what you did yesterday.
yes,
See
sir.
yesteryear.
Yes, sir. And the higher you go up, that's the shit you're gonna have to
Right.
deal with.
Right.
Now, if that's where you want to go, you're gonna have to deal with it. Now, make a difference in what you do though when you get there. Make a
Right.
difference. Make it count for something that if you a person, if you haven't been true to yourself, do that. Try to be true to yourself. That way we can connect and love, and we can have that acceptance. We can treat people like we want to be treated. For
So
real.
you don't think this DEI rollback anything is a big deal?
I think if I know money ain't stopped me from getting a lot of the stuff I got.
It ain't all about money. We talking about
Well,
the treatment of folks, the opportunities for people. You know what I mean? All of that comes off the table. All of that
well,
comes off the table. You know what I'm saying?
nah,
And it's
well,
like I tell folks, I've always told folks, we can't do what they do. You know what I mean?
but you saying
Therefore,
they
you know
like
what I
who?
mean by that.
Who are you saying they?
But
No, I
I
don't.
mean by white America. You know what I'm saying?
White
They
America ain't never
listen,
stopped
listen.
me.
I have no,
And
but I'm
what?
saying I've seen folks with degrees get passed over for individuals that just got out the penitentiary for the color of their skin. You know what I mean? And this is gonna go back to these type of things is gonna take place. A brother with a master's, he's gonna end up in a warehouse. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna roll it backwards. You know what I
But
mean?
these the same people that gave
Nowadays,
him the master's degree?
nowadays, didn't
Are these
nobody
the
give him a
same
damn thing.
people
Didn't nobody give him
that
a damn
gave?
thing. The
Well,
brother was
listen.
never given nothing.
Okay, but
You know what I'm saying? He
understand.
worked for it.
But
You
understand, you're
know?
trying to get accreditation for people that you knew wasn't credible from the beginning.
And
And
this
so
is
now
what's
you're
gonna
mad at
happen.
them
This is
for not
what's gonna
giving
happen.
you what you
I'm
think
not
you
talking about
deserve.
giving. I'm talking about
But
opportunities.
well,
You know what I'm
again,
saying?
but
And
they're
they was
not good for their
well, they
word.
had to give
And you
those
knew it when you
opportunities
went.
because they needed those government funds. But
I
if
don't.
they're not going to get those government funds, yeah, look at all these stores that fell off. So you know what I'm saying? I'm already that they retracted their policies. You know, so that's why all these people talking about boycott this store, that store. You know, and I'm half the folks saying no because they got these black products in there and they're gonna suffer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying we're all gonna have to take a hit in order for this thing to get right. Now, just because you're not affected, that don't mean that it's a whole lot of folks out there that's not being affected. You know what I'm saying? And, this is what I mean by folks, especially us.
You're
You know what I'm
being real
saying? We
worldly.
understand just because
But
we're comfortable.
but
People
this
don't
is
you know what I'm
not the
saying? Just because
comfort.
we're comfortable
No, it's
or
not.
we're doing our thing,
You're
we shouldn't
taking
have to
it.
worry about
You're
those that are
taking it
not
to an
comfortable.
earthly level. I'm not, brother.
What you
I'm
mean an
not.
earthly level?
I'm saying what I'm saying to you is above that. Just because of you have the knowledge of it in the book sense of it, I'm going above that. You will have to know what they know in order to prove the paper. And then you got to go a step further. And I'm saying if it's yours, you go get it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you ain't right, you ain't wrong about that. But don't let that stop you.
Up until last week, against their will, they had to provide opportunities. You know what I mean? But now they don't have to. And this is what I'm saying.
But
You
I
know what
don't
I'm
think
saying?
they did it then. That's what I'm saying.
It was it, it was it was
Uh,
it, it
it
was
was numbers.
it was like a
Remember
little
them
cosmetic,
same
right, right,
numbers. So
right.
again,
You know,
I don't think
but the
they did it.
blatant
These businesses know by their numbers what we do and what we did and how we did it. They knew if they were doing stuff beforehand, and if they know they can remove this DEI without it affecting it,
but this is what I'm saying. That's why we gotta make it effective.
again,
You know what I'm
but it
saying?
ain't ever
You
affected.
know,
If
they
they
got
hired
thousands.
with the same principle by merit of who can do the job, they're
When did
gonna
they ever
hang.
do that? Up until they started forcing bills out of Congress,
Well,
like
you
the 64. You know what I'm saying? And all those other labor laws. You know what I'm saying? Before then, they wasn't doing that. You know what I'm
well,
saying? You
well,
had
let me
black
tell you
folks
what's
that was
coming
still coming
next.
out of college with degrees
Let me tell you
that
what's
was
coming
that
next.
was
The
selling
computer
cars
gonna
for us.
take that job
You
from
know,
that master
they
degree.
had been doing it. They
Okay,
had been
so
doing
it
it.
ain't about me and you fighting for the job. It's gonna be about getting that machine. Then did where was it? I seen
So
all
if the
the
machine take over, what
Amazon
about the people?
employees
If the
laid off.
when the machines take over, what's happened to the people?
Manual, being able to be self-sufficient, being able to be in your circle and get what you need from the people you know and the relationships you know. Because if they turn off every digital device, if they turn off every car, if they turn off every light, what can you do? What can you build? What can you grow?
Right?
Being self-sufficient is still important to be able to use a calculator, or be able to add and subtract with your numbers, to be basic. That's what's more important. That's what's important. But I'm saying, I understand you're that having all that stuff happen. I don't. I have. Let's see if it makes a change. It ain't been enough days to see. I don't think they ever did what they took off the board. Now you say they did. Okay, I'm certain the statistics will show something else because that's how they keep their money.
Mhm.
And now, did they set it up to do that? They could have. I don't know. But I know if it's for you to get something and you don't quit, why can't you get it? Now, it don't may not be the conventional way. Shit, I ain't saying doing the conventional. Some think the conventional way they work 38 years to go get this and grow this size, and by the time they get it, they done outgrew it, then outdid it because they went the conventional way. I ain't saying you I ain't saying break the law. I'm saying that's how we invent shit because of the necessity.
Right.
If you're always relying on them how to tell you to do it, and you only do it that way, and then they overlook you, well, you the one listen to them beginning. Shit. Now what? Now I guess you got to listen to them again. But I'm not limiting it. I understand that is unfair because that's what the trap you fall into. However, you ain't got to fall into anything. You can keep growing into what you've done that and do something else. Maybe you needed to learn all of that and become what you're getting ready to become. We have that control. Can't nobody make us and formulate us into anything. And I guess again, I'm going with a more not just one dimension. We live in this time, in this 24-hour zone. We ain't always got to think in that zone.
Right. I hear you, and I believe that. And
Yeah, and
and
that's
I
the
definitely agree
perspective we're
with
giving.
that. But
And you
I'm
giving that
talking about
perspective.
real time with this guy and these people and what's about to take place for folks all over. You
And
know
you
what I'm
don't think the
saying?
way I just said that's gonna give them that escape? Ain't that one of the ways? Or
Yeah, yeah,
okay. So why
it
we
is. But like I say, it's gonna go back to these folks when they go to exercise their skills and whatnot. They're gonna need supplies. They're gonna need tools. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And who's to say once again that these folks would sell it to
Well,
them? You
if they
know?
ain't got then they need to get out and reach people, talk to people, get on your phone, call your sister up, call your brother up. Hey, if you got siblings, that's right now your divine um relationship right there. So even though it's difficult, um, talk to them on the phone, even though they treated you wrong and bad. Hey, do some of this stuff that your circle is created by. You may not get along with them, but hell, they know how to cook real good. They know how to build a house real good.
Right?
Hey, listen, when time comes, if hey, you all right? I'm just checking on you. I know we ain't got hey, we ain't got to say much. You good? All right. Love you. Bye.
Right.
You
Right.
know, who knows? But it means again, you gotta be true to you. And if that means amending some relationships, because you would want somebody to do it for you because somebody's useful. If these may be dark, then again, you know your family, you know your friends. They may be enough, or you may have to rely on yourself and build some other bridges that money ain't gonna replace.
Right.
That's all. Being woke, being conscious, and forever doing that, evolving.
Right.
And the shit is hard.
But it's so much gonna be so much all types of fallout. You
That's
know
what
what I
they
mean? I
say.
was about to cry on the grass
You
too.
remember Jesus was supposed to come year
2000.
2000 K?
That's what you believe in.
What,
You know what I'm saying? I
what
don't
do you
believe
think
in
this
that.
is?
I
What
don't
you
believe in
talking
that.
about?
You know, so I don't believe in that.
But what this is
You
you
know,
talking about? This is a
nah,
belief. What they're showing you? This is the belief. You wasn't there at the office. This is a belief. This wasn't a no.
whatever, man.
I'm just saying. I mean, shit.
Whatever.
It might be all an illusion. You know, they said it wouldn't
Right,
be televised.
right.
Shit, I'm getting the same response you. Shit, we might not even be. The aliens might be getting ready to land on our. Let me stop. Them
Motherfuckers
damn
been here.
drones. Listen,
Been here.
you're like let their ass talk. Let them talk. We gonna
Right.
get them. That's why I'm living my day to day.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying not to think too much in the past. Trying not to think too much in the future, and enjoy this present,
Right,
this
right.
gift. You know, I know the Super Bowl coming up. I'm hoping to make it. And man, is we're gonna have a party here. $25 a person, all you can eat and drink. Come on through. We're keeping it in the four walls, aka according to my lawyer.
Right, right, right.
But
No one can come through the front door. Ain't got on the sidewalk. Boy, these folks something else
ah,
out
man,
here.
man,
And man, I was telling somebody who's, speaking of racism and whatnot, I was telling folks, I said, since I've been down there in Florida, I come to realize Jim Crow is very much alive. It's very much alive. I thought Illinois was corrupt.
yeah.
You know what I mean? The way they operate down here it's just
They right
baffling.
out in front.
It's right, right. That's what I'm saying, man. You know, and it's
Did
gonna
you
get
know
colder.
they
But
told me I can't have my trailer back here because they said it's not a house on the property, and so you can't have a trailer there. And I'm like, huh? So, uh, yet down the street, there's three trailers.
right,
Now, now that I just said that, you know what I thought about instantly? I
what's
said,
that?
where's a fence around it? So maybe let me look at the code and ask my husband to look at the code and see if it's about a fence. Because if
Makes
not,
sense.
well, I'm gonna put a fence up and see.
Right, right.
I'm gonna put a fence
Go
up.
in and look
If
at it.
fence is
Hey,
fence,
it's
right?
that city,
Well, no,
right?
I got to get a permit for
Right,
that.
right, right.
So
Ain't that something?
yeah, look, I ain't mad at the permitting process, but I'm upset that what they did, they were allowed. Why can't we do
Right.
it? And what is the difference?
Well, you know why? Like I
You
say, you
know,
can't
but
do what they
eh,
do.
well, I don't always wanna just, I want it not to be true. I want it to be, hey, we can get along
Right.
because you didn't have information right by me. You thought what somebody else told you. And I want that to be that's why you did me that way. Not because it's truly who you are. And if it is, then I'll see it clearly. But not always people, because I know people will just do what they're supposed to do because they don't know. But again, if it's something I'm supposed to do, I'm going to do it. I got no problem with it. But just say, don't keep moving the goalposts because it's me. Don't keep doing that because then you're wrong. And why is it the people that see it being done are so silent?
See, this is what I'm saying, Chantel. You just not experiencing that. I've been seeing and dealing with that shit forever.
I
That's why
know.
my attitude and my perspective is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not
I've been
saying
looking at
anything's
the
wrong with that.
ugliness of this world since I was a kid.
And there's
You know
nothing
what I
wrong with
mean?
right.
I don't know about you, being down in the South, I can only imagine how many children my age, well, they're grown now, but how many kids my age done seen someone looking like them swinging from a tree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's some shit that you know what I'm saying. You don't forget that shit.
And it
You know
and
what
it,
I mean?
not
And
only
you
do
don't
you not
forget where
forget
it
it,
come from, and you
it's in
don't
your
forget where it's
genes.
bred. You
And
know what I
it'll
mean?
pass through
And
your
these folks
seed.
today that are leading this country today was raised by them very same people. So they got the same ideological ideas. You know what I'm saying? They got the same feeling, regardless of how much they smile at you, take pictures, shake your hand, or whatever. They still them same devils just waiting to try to get rid of everybody that don't look like them. Whether
But
it's through starvation, through murder, or whatever. You know what I mean?
but what I'm
And
saying, brother,
these folks are
they
so
don't
wicked.
control.
And listen, these folks are so wicked. They even having wars over their religion. You know what I'm saying? So if your
It's
God is
all
telling you to
religion is
love, what are you
always a
killing
war.
for? What is you
Religion is
killing for?
always a war.
You know,
But I
that
don't.
just well, that's it go to tell you that your religion. You know what I'm saying? You can find something else to do.
Well, because religions almost teaches hate. Or if you're not if you're not doing this, then you're going here. If you're not doing that, so that's man. That to be spiritual is
All
to
man,
not
man,
be,
include the Bible,
is not
the
teaching hate.
Quran.
But
You know what I mean?
but I'm saying those are all religions, right? And what's they say? The root word of religion, say a ritual, right?
Right.
To do something over and over. And if that ritual blocks you from opening up, then yeah, then it maybe is no good for you. If it teaches you hate, then it's no good for you. But I think religions are purposeful because they should be a guide into who you are. It tells you in the Bible, in the Quran, how your temple is you. It's you, the God within you. And people look at it as external. And if it's to be spiritual, all right, baby. If it's to be spiritual, then take the spirit of what they're saying. Don't take it so literal. But people do that. Again, they do the mimicking of the gestures of prayer or just but again, things to get your mind right, purposeful. But if you only solely do it for that and you don't practice any of truth to yourself in treating others, then why? It's a waste. And I don't think anyone, again, we got our situations, our life pretty much how we want it. We made some changes or we didn't make some changes to where we are today. If we want to make some changes for tomorrow, certain things we're going to have to do different. We're not going to be able to wake up every day at 7 a.m. if we woke up at 7 a.m. every day for the last 10 years and did the same things. We're going to probably get the same results. If we do something different, if we wake up at I don't know 6:58. I'm just saying. I don't think I know for myself that I'm in control of me. And if something happened, then I gotta be proactive about what comes. But I can't sit there and plan for what I don't know. And I think the people out here can do the same if they just true to themselves. Tell the truth, be true to them, and they'll get out of this situation, whether they got a master's degree. I know I ain't graduated from high school.
Right.
Okay. Yet I got all kind of degrees.
Right.
I'm certain I could pay. Yeah,
It mastered a
yeah.
lot.
I didn't have them accredited,
Right.
and does that mean I'm a failure?
Right.
Okay, well, hell, all right. That I
Right.
can't sing. To
Listen,
some
listen.
people compare.
All I'm trying to do is encourage those
And
that are
so am
not
I,
encouraged to
of
not
course.
not let what they see or the powers that be. You know what I mean?
Is that what you were doing?
Standing on your neck. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
And get them off your neck.
The
Don't let them stand
there's
on your
so
neck.
many folks out there that suffocate, man.
They ain't
Lord,
suffocating.
yeah, they are.
They can
Yeah, they
listen.
are.
They live in a first world country. They can get their sandwich
That's
cut
what
in
they say.
half. They ain't got to go kill their food. They ain't got. They can go get that ordered. They can fry it, cook it, pay. Listen, we the
And we
first.
started
We not going.
realizing
Listen,
that's
first
not
world.
no luxury. Because this
First.
first world country can't sell none of the shit they selling to us outside their borders. You know what I
Say
mean?
that.
They've been poisoning us forever. They can't sell any food outside the borders. You know,
I'm
ain't
sure
nobody
somebody
buying this
about
shit but us.
you go over to China, it's a lot of USA stuff made in
You
USA.
know, but it's made different.
Hey, but I'm just
You
saying
know,
somebody buying it
just like I tell,
is value.
just like it's a
We
lot of
make it
sisters,
valuable.
like a lot of sisters my age and your age,
Yeah.
having internal problems. You know what I mean? Stomach issues, testicle issues. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And that
Oh
shit
yeah.
ain't by accident.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That's come from a lifetime of poison, of
That's
fucking
right.
targeted poison.
Oh. Oh, you
You know what
talking
I
about the
mean?
USDA.
All of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Well,
You know?
hey, hey, on that, that's a plug for Chantel. Come eat here. No, but yeah, it is a conscious effort staying woke about what they put in reading them labels. I only became conscious about it because I had two daughters,
Right.
type 1 diabetics. And doctor said, hey, if you don't learn how to recook, they're going to be dead by 15. This was the white doctor
Right.
at Chapel Hill.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, listen, don't give any more or your children immunization shots.
Right.
And I said, what you mean? He says, well, what this is the story he said. He said it was 5 doctors in the room.
Mm-hmm.
He said, first, if she makes it through the night, she'll be okay. And I'm like, how do I'm about gonna absorb anything you say? Because I'm concerned about her. And he said, okay, well, I'll give you bits and pieces. Ultimately, these 5 doctors said, you're not gonna get a lot of doctors to say what we're gonna say. But your daughter got this due to the immunization shots. He gave me the scenario. He said, for instance, he said, your husband's immunization, your husband's immune system and your immune system, you're two people that get rarely sick. He says, you have a like super immune system. He said, and that's you two made a baby.
Right.
And that baby's immune system is so super to where it fought itself. He said, the moment your baby was born, we gave that child immunization
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
It fought that. And then every 2 months, and then there was a honeymoon period where your daughter didn't have any immunization shot. And your body thought it was always going to fight
How many
something.
damn shots are they giving babies
Well,
nowadays?
they give them a lot more than they did then.
Man, that's what I'm
But
saying.
but
And people don't speak up. They don't protect their children. You know what I'm
well,
saying? You never ask why folks from our generation,
they
well, I
could
don't know about
ask.
you, but my generation on down.
Did you hear
You
me
know what
say
I'm
the
saying?
doctor said you won't hear this?
Right. Ain't no way in hell.
And again, they take the oath and they swear that hey, we're going to treat people that get ill, and they make that hard decision. I'm going to heal people, so they're going into it with a perception of not thinking they're around deceitful people or money-made people or people all about the bottom greedy. They're not thinking that because they're health care. They're to treat. So everybody, white people per se, ain't it. It ain't, but
This
it
what kills
is
me with
greed.
folks too. When
You
I mention that, they just think I'm thinking every motherfucker on the planet, every white person on the planet.
well then
Come on,
again,
man.
so
Nothing is
that's why I say
100%.
to you,
You
they
know what I
first of
mean?
all,
Nothing.
and
I'm talking about the powers that be, and the power structure just that be happen to be white. Happen to be white. You know,
no, no,
they got a couple color
you,
faces up in there
they
nowadays.
happen to be
You know what I'm
greedy.
saying?
They happen to be greedy.
Caucasian and greedy.
Okay, but that don't sink. All in Africa.
Come on, sweetie.
Guess who leading over in the countries in Africa?
And
And there's over
guess
90
who
of them.
corrupted them? Guess who corrupted them?
No, no,
You know what
no,
I'm saying?
no.
They
But
all fall into that greedy, but into that greedy
why you
power
think white
structure,
is a
and they
race?
letting themselves get exploited
Why you
by the
think white is a
Europeans over
race?
there. You know, they getting enslaved just like we was hundreds of years ago. They got their children crawling in caves and shit, pulling out little diamonds and shit for what? For what? For these folks, people. You know what I'm saying? They villages aren't getting that money.
They
You
they
know what I
bring
mean?
they
That's
brainwash
so
you.
them folks over there that's leading them people into poverty and shit ain't no better than Trump. You know what I'm saying? I had the hell with the skin color. It just so happened Trump and his folks over here look a certain way. You know what I mean? They look a certain way.
I
And
I disagree with you, brother.
that's
I
okay.
I know
You could do that.
that's fine.
But you know what I'm saying? When you got this idiot, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can look on
You
his
giving him
face.
more power than
You
he
look on.
got. Cause
No, I
somebody
ain't giving
devil
him
can
shit. You know
form
what I'm saying?
up,
Because if he didn't
but
come across that
why has
screen
it got you
where millions
so
and millions
to
of
it ain't
folks,
he ain't did nothing that changes
what are we doing if
anybody
we're
you
not going to
know.
talk about these things? What are we doing on this podcast if we're not going to
We're
talk about
trying to
these
give
things?
solutions, not the issue of complaint. We're trying
First,
to
you
get
gotta
solutions.
recognize a lot of folks are blind and delusional and act like they can't see it.
And
Are you gonna
so
believe
and
them
so
or your
you need
lying
to
eyes?
break you got so then you need to break down they. So when I asked question, who is they, you said white
The
folks.
power
And
structure.
then
Right,
now
right.
and
Exactly. They
then
say
now
white
you
folks, but we
what a,
know
and
that the
that's the only
power
thing I'm
structure in this
calling.
nation has forever been. Come on, man. Stop playing with me.
No, I'm not
You know what
playing
I'm
with you.
saying?
I'm
Come on,
saying
man.
it is your account. You got to be
And them
accountable
folks
for
up there of
detail.
color is
If you're
catching
getting
hell amongst them folks in that hall.
there's
You know what
people
I'm saying?
of
That
color
sister
that'll
every week
lynch
got
you.
sound back.
It's
Oh, you
people of
best
color
believe
that'll
it.
get you quicker than any white
You
man can
best
get
believe
you.
it. Something around the
Okay,
corner.
okay. Well, I'm
You know
just
what
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying. But
That's why these folks
that's
feel
what's going to
comfortable
affect them.
that's why they feel comfortable with continue to doing what they doing around this town.
But
You know what
that's
I'm
what's
saying? It's
going
just
to
like over
affect
here.
them,
You know what I'm saying?
not
You
the
got all them color
distraction.
faces. You got the chief of police is black. I don't know about the fire department. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? And you got this cat that's supposed to be the head of council black. You know what I mean? But you best believe they ain't making out one damn decision. Not one.
But I'm saying,
Sitting there smiling and look at you like you crazy because you want to holler about the mistreatment. And they ain't got enough nerve to just call out what is obvious. What is obvious. So they're sniveling ass cowards. You know what I mean? And I tell them that to their face.
and that's what your
You know?
part is. That's what your
You know,
part is. I'm not denying
so
that.
for me sitting up here making my statement, making voicing, I mean, like I said, I'm not just blowing smoke. I'm talking about what I feel I know. You know what I mean? And folks shows they ignore what they've been through. Folks shows will believe what somebody tell them other than what they're seeing. Then man, that makes it very
I
frustrating.
don't ever want
You
anybody to
know,
be complacent. And my always my message is to know, okay, you're stating the obvious. And now that we know all that, and that is so, if that is your way, then we must be above that. We must then do something. What's going to counteract to where that don't matter what they say and do? That's mean being
is to come
self-sufficient.
together, is to come
It-
together and work together.
right,
But we have never, well, I can't say never because a lot of
right.
towns and communities have, you know, over time. But what has happened to those towns and community when they got together and became self-sufficient and lived outside of the white power structure? What happened to them?
There's still
They're
some
all
that
up under a
exist.
lake. They're all up under a lake some damn well.
Not
Or
all,
they've been bombed out.
not
Show me
all,
one.
not all.
Show me one.
Africa Town,
Who is
Alabama.
that? Africa Town, Alabama.
Africa hold on, I got another. Um,
Edaville.
no, yes, that too. Hold on, I got another one in Kansas. Um, it's a name Nicodemus, Kansas. Um, I have several more. Um, uh, Stillwater, Georgia,
Oklahoma.
Georgia. Yeah, it's several, but again, it's not going to be televised. It's not that they're for popularity. You know, there's people, the Gutchy Geechee people
Then
that are in
then
South
folks
Carolina,
need to learn about
outside
these
of
folks.
St.
Folks need to hear about these folks. So hopefully
Hey,
folks can
you
start moving around these
you
folks and
think they
learning
don't know
and
because
learning.
you don't hear about
You
it,
know,
or it's because not submitted to you. You think you don't know, but because people talk, ask the right questions. Again, only through people. Again, this podcast is to know they're out there. And so, again, for uplifting, to don't be discouraged because you don't see something. Don't be discouraged because something ain't in your checking account. Don't allow your sight to mess up your vision. Don't allow what they say to just uh, make you allow you to change your mind if it means they benefit.
it's
You know,
never
if
been about the words. It's about the action.
well, that's what I'm
The
saying.
action. You
Always,
know what I mean? The
always.
stumbling blocks, the digits. You
You're
know what I
gonna
mean?
fall a lot when you're trying to walk.
The motherfucking spikes in
But
the
if you
road. You know
stop
what I'm saying?
while you were falling or when you were crawling, you would never have been able to walk. So I know I fell at least 100 times. So if
I
you
came out running.
well, yeah, and still running.
I both walked into this motherfucker.
And still running. You know, but no, as you talk about the obvious things of just Trump um or what's going on in society, my hope is always at the end to know those things and to shut this up and allow this heart, if that's the love part, within reason, the discernment. If you find out something, Now you got that information, make a decision that you can live with and move with forward. It's not hopeless. It's not helpless. And even if they do get hired and they looking over your ass, then shit, you ain't got to do that no more. Find out something else to do. You ain't got to make them give you permission to do.
This is what I'm saying. Either you're gonna come together and have them feel the absence of our presence, or you're gonna forever suffer. You know what I'm saying? If you just say, "Oh well, that's just how it is," you know what I
I
mean?
ain't saying that. Do
That's
you
how
think
it's gonna
that's what I'm
stay.
saying?
That's how it's gonna stay. But that sounds like that's what a
But you
lot of
got to
folks are
change
getting
it.
out of it.
No,
You know
that's
what
how
I
you going
mean?
to change it.
You
Because
know,
if there's enough people to agree with what we're saying, guess what changes things? Because boycotting, or not depending on your government to do stuff for you, makes you self sufficient. Guess what? Why is your government telling you you can't do, you can't? Why is these big corporations running your whole town? Why? What do you mean? Yes, stay out of my business. No problem.
right? But let's say nowadays, you go to plant you a garden. You get you a nice little garden in your front yard like our folks used to do. You know what I'm saying? Grow our own vegetables and shit. They come through and kill it.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they
That's
will.
your garden.
They come
No,
through and kill
I
it.
ain't
You're
know
not
where
allowed
nobody.
to have vegetation. That's unless you a
I got a
certified
garden.
so-called whatchamajigget.
No, I got a
Yeah,
garden.
yeah. But if they chose to come through
It's
and be
my
like, "Oh, you
land,
can't grow that," you know what
John.
I mean?
John, that ain't
This is what
happened
I'm
yet.
saying. This
This
is
not happened to
it's
me.
gonna happen, and that's
No,
what I was telling the
well,
old girl the other day.
listen,
I'm like, you better
I'm
arm
gonna
yourself.
die,
You better
but
arm yourself, and
should
you
I
better
go
get
ahead and
ready.
lay down and wait
Oh
for
no,
it?
oh no,
Okay, so what
oh
you
no.
talking about? Give
But
me a
I'm just
solution.
saying,
But
your
you just
solution
saying.
is to prepare yourself, arm yourself, be ready to defend
But you
your
said something.
person,
That's what I
your
said.
home, your
You,
children. You know what I mean?
but you're acting as if um, the guard in defending something. Nobody's taken in 2025. We're going through shit. I ain't saying that. There's people that are wrong, and greedy ass people that are wrong and stuff. Yes. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's not hopeless. It's not helpless. And just because they say you can't get something, don't mean you can't get it. You can't get it the way they got it for you to get.
Of
You
course,
can't get it for you
of
conveniently.
course.
And so you have to rely on self-sufficiency or somebody in your circle, your family, your friends. And if not, you don't, then you need to make your circle bigger. And how you're going to do that is going out and out of your house, not being on the internet, not allowing just what they say to you. Oh, that's true. I ain't going out my door no more. I'm saying the government doesn't stop you doing that. So any program they remove, what's stopping that? Get out and do it. Get what you need to get. They stopping the convenience because you can't now go online or you can't just do. Come on, man. I don't think he ain't did nothing to make me all this attention that people all talking about. I think it's just, hey, I don't know
Let's go
what
ahead and
time
knock
is it?
this ass off.
Hey,
So, how you gonna
it's about
say
current.
that we can't give no attention? That's what we plan on talking about,
But well, no, when I say that, I mean we're giving solutions at the same time.
right?
I'm saying in the midst of all of this crap going on, some people call it, or the current events, they think they're hopeless. We're giving them hope. I think it's a give. Yeah, all that's happening, but hey, we we got to figure out a way out of it. And like you said, to get to know each other, to get out of the house, to socialize with one another, people's contact.
Right,
We more social than monkeys, but
right.
they got us, separated. We still, some of us 6 feet with a mask.
Yeah,
Well, keep your mask on you want to, but still ask me something.
right, right,
Call me,
right,
talk to me.
right.
Learn a phone number by heart. Because if they take away your memory on your phone, who number you gonna remember?
Yeah.
If they take away your contacts, who you gonna be able to? That's meanwhile, I said,
It
what can they
goes
take
back.
away? I said,
It
if they
all
take
goes back.
away people contacts, I think that'll end. That's the one small thing, but large thing. If they delete your contacts right now, you wouldn't be able to call me, John.
No,
Yeah, but
but
you
I
know
know where
where
you
I'm at.
live. Right, right,
Right.
right,
So, you know what the greatest thing they would do is to destroy small mom and pops.
right. Yeah, That's the goal.
And for that, I'm fighting.
That's the goal. This
I'm
it'll come.
fighting
Come on. It'll come
for
to you.
nothing else but to stay
Right.
here.
Right.
Because when you can't reach me by phone, you can't reach me by television, YouTube, 503 Sanford Avenue.
But the girl say, you can reach me by railway.
You can reach me by trailway.
I'm just playing with
You
Tipsy
can
Cole.
reach me on an airplane. You can reach
Skydive.
me with your
Jump your ass out of airplane. Nah, all them damn solutions. That's what I said. It's a
Hey,
bumpy
y'all see
ride.
where that? Oh, hey,
All right, all right.
hey.
Congratulations.
And wrote on the back, see? Hey.
What's that name? What's the title?
That's his Secretary of Homeland Security, Miss Christy Nome,
All right.
out there on the front line.
Congratulations, Miss Noms. Do the right thing.
She, hey, I believe, hey, you got to do it. Hey, she out there touching and out to people.
Please prove me wrong.
Yeah, I,
Please prove me wrong.
I do. How you say it? When you touch somebody, you go, okay, this person is real.
Right.
They got 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nose. It ain't just,
They
it
got
ain't
two
AI.
noses. Motherfucker got two
Well,
noses. I don't know.
2 nostrils.
Couple nostrils.
Yeah, got that John Amos. Got that John Amos nose. They do it.
Just smell a little too much.
Smell everything. What you smell? What it smell like? Y'all,
I
we
smell-
out it.
I smell
It's
you coming.
it's 7:31. We out, y'all. I'm getting ready
Here
to
we
go
go,
smoke
y'all.
a
I'm gonna say
cigar.
peace out to the first live YouTube. Shut up and ride 3's the crowd
That's right.
podcast. You know,
Thank you
and,
guys for joining us or turning us off, but talk about us anyway.
Right.
Listen, we'll be more prepared. We'll do some work.
Gonna get greater later.
That's right. That's
You
great
know.
later. We don't get greater now.
Oh yeah.
We already know, but we gonna do
Later
it
is
later.
now. You know, now it's later
Currency.
than it was 5 minutes
That's
ago.
right. Matter of fact, I would love a 9 later right now.
Now later, I
Nine
want a
later.
Chico stick.
Hey,
Bringing up over.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Chico
shoot.
sticks.
Yeah,
Lemon drop.
Chico sticks was my
Yeah. That's Butterfingers with chocolate on
favorite.
it. I'm gonna get me a Butterfingers. Hey, I'm coming to you near 7-Eleven, and then I'm going to use Cigar Box, another black and brown owned establishment down in Orlando.
Right on,
See
right on.
y'all. Deuces,
All
y'all.
power to the people.
Hey, that's right.
You know, if it wasn't that shit.
Hey, and Zoro Neale Hurston is this weekend. Eatonville. This weekend, Zoro Neale Hurston Festival.
Hey,
Come
check it out,
down,
y'all.
get your vendors and all that great stuff. Oh, awesome. I'll see
Celebrate
y'all.
Black history.
That's
Even
right.
though he done took that off the
365.
books too, but I'm glad he did because I didn't appreciate it
Hey,
anyway.
history is
Short
history.
as month. Right,
History.
And these
It,
folks have
it,
this.
it, no, 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 that.
Chuck D said we're gonna settle for goddamn man. Come on, straighten up, black folks. Peace and love.
I'm trying to see if I get stop recording. Here we go. He said, "Yep, okay."
Get you canceled.
Cancel for us. Stop for us.